Hello everyone, welcome back to Bulgaria. We're currently fighting the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and we're doing pretty well. We're pushing in. We haven't really been repulsed a whole lot. Let's see. As far as this goes, we want to not have that be anything. Make sure everyone's assigned here. Next group, make sure they go to this. Okay. So I think all those additional men are helping. We got the early bombers. Let's see, 1916. Let's get new infantry helmets. And then we'll go check out. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the bombers. So let's get a new line for early bomber. A slightly different style of bomber. So we'll probably get that to the top. And then have one less seaplane, so we at least have some bombers being produced. Okay, so our Navy somehow integrated. Okay. We're in here. We got some carriers trying to beat up on the Austro-Hungarian Navy. These guys should be prepped here soon. I'm going to send them out. I'm hoping that we take enough of them that in the peace deal we can take a significant amount. Expand our lands, get more factories going, more manpower. That would be quite good. Let's see, 19, they're just about there. This guy 19 also. Reorganize Bulgarian land forces. Yep, that works for me. Artillery effort. Let's get that. Let's make sure they are all out. Then we should be good to go. How long till our new weapons? 11 days. Then we're going to be fighting a lot better. I think we were already full up. Yeah, we're basically there. So when we switch to the new weapons, we're not going to be at a deficit anyway. It'll just be upgrades. So maybe we'll edit this mountain division and hit them as elite. So they get the upgrades first. Because we are doing plenty of mountain fighting. Four days yet. Pretty excited about this. I think this is going to go pretty well. We've already pushed them back in a few spots. You know, we're inching through the mountains a little bit there. And then once we're past that, I think it'll be a lot easier. I don't think they can dig in quite as much. The mountains are hard to push through, so let's go ahead and update our infantry equipment. Need more steel for that, it looks like. But we're going to be pretty happy about it. More research. I think it's probably a good idea to get hard attack and defense. Light machine guns. Yeah, we'll get those. Let's focus on our infantry. That's what we have most of right now. Okay, no sense in keeping that thing. Just finish that off. Pretty thin over here. That's okay. Not very worried about it. Did we lose a ship? We killed one of their battleships. That's pretty good. A little bit of Navy experience anyway. Still don't own the skies yet. Probably build a new wing here. Don't need the seaplanes. Maybe we'll hold off. We are making a couple of river crossings, which is good. I think once we get them back to the plains, like I said, we're going to be in a much better shape. Having a few mountain divisions, I think, has helped us as well. Pretty tough fighting through here, though. So let's see. Stockpiling those. Might as well produce the carrier ones. Keep going with that. I don't know how many men it takes. I don't have any naval bombers yet. I don't think those exist yet, so we should probably reduce that and raise this. So this should be helping the Entente, since all of the Hungarians and all that have to focus on this big of a line as well. But they're probably spread across everywhere, so. Our first thing we're going to get in is probably the infantry helmets here. That's not too bad. Looks like we've taken some hills tiles, but not a whole lot of the mountain ones. A couple, but not many. Taking this river crossing into hills would be nice. Just gotta get past this, and then we're ready to roll. Steamroll right through them. They already have light tanks too? Wow, they're so far ahead in the research. Maybe they get boost to it. They must. Either that or they focus pretty heavy on it pretty early. It's going to change the style of the soldiers once I get the new ones. Looks like they're already wearing those. Are those supposed to be cockpits? I don't know. they have paratroopers or someone just get cut off? So if they have paratroopers, I don't know how these people got this technology so far ahead of mine. That's probably fine. I think I can stop production on carriers and destroyers for now. Maybe save myself. Well, they won't deploy anyway because we don't have the manpower. That's fine. Let's see what's coming in first. We'll get helmets, and then I'll probably get another infantry upgrade because we're mostly using our infantry here. Another land doctrine wouldn't be the worst idea either. Helmet. Can get trench mortar. That seems pretty good. And we'll be done here for a little bit. I could focus on artillery or something. Siege artillery upgrade. Once that's done, we'll go to the next level of it. We got trenches on the old border. Might as well just let them finish. Because if we get pushed back, we're going to want them there. Or if this somehow ends in white peace like it had before with the Ottomans, it'll be nice to have. So did it change the way these guys look with the new helmets? No, not really. Let's see, siege artillery upgrade. Let's see, how are these doing on the weapons? Wow, we almost caught up already. Oh no, we didn't. A lot going into upgrading. Stockpiling most of these things. Could put out some triplane fighters or some early bombers. I think I'll probably wait till we have a lot more of them. Yeah, we don't have the manpower to make a fleet anyway. Air fleet. I'm surprised we haven't broken through more here in this flatlands. We've been pushing mostly in mountains. Surprising to me. Siege artillery upgrade, that's pretty good. Let's get heavy artillery. So what does that go down to? Into anti-tank? No, it just switches back across. Well, we can still use it until 1930. We might as well keep using these technologies that we've got. I guess I've been a little wasteful in not looking the long term on these trees, but I think it'll be okay. Almost got our light machine guns. That's going to help. Defense and heart attack. I think getting tanks out there would be pretty cool. Now I wonder if the communist revolution like automatically happens here or what in Russia. I wonder if that's like a mandatory event or if it only happens if they choose to go down that path. I don't know. That'd be quite interesting to see. Early light machine guns, that'll be good. Then we'll look into what else we can research. 1916. We could get improved entrenching and reconnaissance. I think this is probably better though. Field hospitals. Effort 2, that's going to help with the next levels of that. Let's do doctrine effort. Because we'll go and get some doctrine after we get this light tank. Because that'll be the next to finish. Then we'll get light tanks out here. We'll probably change the armored car divisions into tank divisions. Pushing through just to encounter more mountains. Just gotta get them down to the plains, and we're gonna push real hard, I think. That's my hope. They got a lot of men stacked up. We still have plenty of men, though. Not manpower-wise, but on the front line. Could go up again. Training time, factory output, construction speed. We'll see. I think we'll wait a little bit for that. That seems pretty detrimental. Big side, the tanks will be coming in soon. Maybe we'll speed up time just to get there quicker. Not a whole lot happening across the line here. 20 days. That's not too bad. It'll take longer to get them produced. Spots where they're not dug in, we're doing pretty good about getting through. Okay, we got our early light tank. Let's slow it down again. Now what? In that research tree, you can get this. Early light tank destroyer. No, I don't think that's necessary. I don't need the new armored cars either. 1917. Mutually exclusive there. What's this guy? Breakthrough and South Attack. We'll do that. So then we go to our production. And we've got all these armored cars being produced. Maybe we go down to... Okay, let's do this. Build a light tank. Max out its speed, main gun, and reliability. That guy's pretty crazy. The Mark 1. Shift click him to the top. And then we're going to do like full in there and then reduce whatever we don't need more of. So infantry equipment always need more. Armored cars, we're going to go down to 1 because I'm going to be switching them out. Airships only need 1. This guy probably only needs 2. It's going to be switching up to a heavier artillery soon. So that's quite a bit into the tanks. And then we're going to go... What does this look like? It's pretty light. I think this seems like a better light tank division. So if we switch these to an armored... So we get less defense, but we get more armor and piercing. So soft attack goes down, defense and breakthrough go down, but armor and piercing go up. It's not too bad. I don't think we want them towing these things. So we'll turn that into motorized. So HP max speed goes up. And I think what we do is turn this into another light tank. So we need less field guns. Need more infantry motorized. We have no armored cars in it now. Probably save that and just start going at it. I think we could give our infantry divisions a little bit slightly different. The mountaineers are alright. I like the way that works. The infantry, I think we can switch one of these to heavy artillery. Weight and supply. Oh. Yeah, that's way better. We'll go with that. So that should be a pretty good trade there. No templates, so we can stop producing the armored cars. We're just going to put the rest of that elsewhere. Done with you. But we're getting 6 a week. So those divisions should start being much more powerful. I think that was a good move. And that efficiency is only going to go up. Getting 1 a day, that's not bad. Awesome. I think that was the right choice. Because that's a lot of divisions of these light tanks that we're going to be pumping to the front, being a lot more powerful. This is... How do I rename you? Light armor, can get rid of that. So I'm going to call this light tank. Okay. Don't need the armored cars when we got tanks, right? Fast and deadly tanks. $2,600. $1.4 a day. Yeah, we're getting there. It'll start to produce better. effort. That's pretty good. We got trench mortar. 1917. Don't want to do anything with these right now. Let's see over here. Maybe we go. No. 1917. How long is that going to take? That's too far ahead of time. Definitely too far. Artillery upgrade. I think we just wait for now. Land doctrine's fine. The Navy's fine for now. It's 19th February, March. Early 1917. Probably don't want to do any of this yet. Yeah, it's going to take close to a year anyway. We're pretty far behind on this technology stuff. So I've been focusing on military aspects. I think he can pierce my armor. Yeah, they're gonna help him fight. Pretty thin in the mountains, so that's probably alright. We're gonna be pretty defensive up here anyway. So it looks like our standard unit against their standard unit, even with them having a little dig in, it's fairly even. But I'm going to call this an episode here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.